Dadaab refugee camp is arguably the size of a small city. Out of the 600,000 refugees residing in Kenya, this is home to nearly 400,000 of them, making it one of the world's biggest refugee camps. Although the bulk of refugees hail from Somalia and South Sudan, there are others from at least 30 nations from within and outside the continent, a burden that Kenya graciously carried since the 60s. But it appears not anymore.
There are two principles that are very, very fundamental, and one especially, that one of burden sharing is very critical. Burden sharing, because the hosting of refugees is not a national responsibility. It's not even a regional responsibility. It's a global responsibility.
It is not immediately clear when the camps will finally be shut down, but the Interior Ministry says it has already disbanded the Department of Refugee Affairs as a first step.
Why are we closing it? Right? Because it's too costly to run. That department costs us a lot of money per year, to run per year. And it's Kenya government money. It's taxpayers' resources.
Kenya spends roughly $1 billion shillings annually to run the department. Besides the heavy economic burden, Interior Principal Secretary Karanja Kibicho says Kenya has had to bear immense environmental pressure and endure deadly terror attacks as a result of hosting the refugees. But Amnesty International has termed Kenya's decision reckless, claiming it is an abdication of duty to protect the vulnerable and that it would put thousands of lives at risk. Kenya, however, feels that her patience has been abused, with a tripartite agreement with Somalia in the UN bearing little fruit.
We have an agreement that's actually expiring sometime in September this year. And we have done absolutely nothing to implement that agreement. It's not Kenya's responsibility. It's an international obligation for everybody to do their bit. All hands must be on deck.
The drastic move comes a fortnight before the World Humanitarian Summit takes place in Turkey. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.